Right. Hello, and we are back. We apologize for all the technical difficulties we had. We realized we didn't have any sounds, so we had to fix that. But we're back in game, and it is 2-6.
So it looks like University of Iowa is taking the lead right now. It's 11 minutes in, 8 kills. It's not as bloody as I imagined it would be, but right now...
Really?
No.
8 kills at 11 minutes? That's almost a kill a minute.
It's almost a kill a minute. I mean...
With cooldowns and respawn times, I figured that would be a lot.
Right now, Poppy's flash just went back down. I mean, Fiora has died. Where is she? Fiora's 1 and 2. Poppy's 0, 0, and 2. Fiora has only not even a slight difference in CS. It is a pretty... And then red team is ahead by 2K right now. Kane has has 3 of the 6 kills right now. He's getting ahead, which is really nice for him. If he can get ahead in the early game, it's going to be hard to stop him when he gets late. I wonder if he's going to go... So with Kane's ability, he has a passive where he can go he can go 2 forms. He can go either Rost or Assassin Kane. Assassin Kane, if normally in a team comp where there's full of squishies, you want to go Assassin's Kane because he does a massive amount of damage to the squishy champions, like Ezreal, like Fiora, like Malzahar.
Okay.
But in this kind of matchup, I'm assuming he's going to go Rost. Now Rost, he's more of a bruiser. He'll be more tanky. If he ults you, he'll heal massive amounts of health from the...
Which one is Rost?
Health. Rost is one of the forms from Kane.
Okay.
So the 2 forms, Assassin Kane or Rost.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Right now, Sivir's ahead in CS, and she's got a kill over Ezreal. She's up about 20 CS right now. Not too much is happening at the moment. Poppy might be getting some deeper vision into the blue side jungle on the other team. Against blue side. Fiora is shoving it in, so Poppy's trying to get Poppy a little behind in CS. I wonder what's going to happen down here with the Swain and the Kane. Poppy's coming down into the river, and they might try to pinch Fiora.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And it kind of just looks like everyone's resetting right now, going back and getting their own buffs.
Right now, mostly Swain and Kane or
Swain and Kane. Swain Kang.
They're sticking together. It seems like they're probably trying to get as much farm, just to get ahead as possible. It's not... Early game's probably the most boring part of the game. Just trying to break the game open.
Oh,
so red team's trying to break it open.
I love early game. I think early game, like first blood, like who's gonna be on top at the very beginning. I love that because it kind of sets, for some teams, it can set the scene for the rest of the game.
It seems like the red team's going for the Earth Drake right now. It doesn't seem there's going to be any contest, and they got the dragon.
Yep, Augustana's
and they're gonna have to get back. All right, nothing else. Sivir looks like it might be pinched down a little bit. Alright, and the turret plating is fallen. Something I forgot to mention with the new patch, they brought in something called turret plating. And what that is, it buffs up the turrets a little bit more, and as we're getting into a team fight, Poppy went in, and Ezreal uses his flash, and they get the kill on Ezreal. Good job, red team. And they're going to get the first tower blood as well. We'll see if Malzahar gets popped out. Spell shield pop up from Poppy's and just trying to help out a little bit. Looks like Malzahar's about to go down. So while red team was taking on the bot tower, Fiora's getting a little pushing power. She took the first tower from the top side. We'll see if there's any response from the University of Iowa. Looks like they're trying, but there's no minion waves, so they're gonna have to back off. Looks like everybody's about to just reset, pick up a few items. Poppy's gonna stop Fiora from shoving in way too hard. Blue team's pinging a Rift Herald. We'll see if they go for it. Looks like the red team's going for the Rift Herald. Xin Zhao's kind of caught out in the jungle. He's got nowhere else to go. He's low health. Kane's chasing him down. He might be going for an execute, and Kane gets him, though. Clips him with his W. Sivir's getting chased down, and she's killed by the Ezreal. That was a good shutdown goal. Lulu's kind of getting caught out too. She has the ultimate because the Ezreal almost caught her with his Q. Oh, looks like the Ezreal and Braum are getting caught out. Braum getting killed by the Swain. We'll see who gets the Ezreal. Kane's going to get another kill. 6-2. Kane is absolutely fed. He is carrying this team. Teleport used in by Fiora to protect the mid tower. Xin Zhao's here as well. I don't think the red team will be able to hit the tower. A lot of pings coming down for the red team. Gonna try to get the Rift Herald. Maybe they don't know who is there. Minion Wave is shoving really hard down in the bot lane. No one's there to get it. Ezreal and Malzahar are both in the mid lane. Ezreal's moving down.
It looks like University of Iowa is going to group up near mid and top jungle.
Yep, University of Iowa is trying to secure the Rift Herald at the moment. And Fiora's still pushing up here. If she gets a wave, that wave push, she'll be able to come down and help. Ezreal is in the bottom lane, though. He doesn't have any way to get up there. He doesn't have a TP. A lot of Ezreals tend to run TP, teleport on them.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure with this patch.
Real quick, it looks like we're getting into a big team fight.
Malzahar's a little bit caught out. Poppy's going in really hard. Xin Zhao using his ultimate.
Oh, and Augustinus is getting staggered.
Kane gets the kill on Xin Zhao. Nice.
That is unfortunate for Augustina, but really good for the B team at University of Iowa.
University of Iowa, 15 kills right now to 4.
That's a 5K gold deficit. What are you thinking here? Early game has gone to University of Iowa. Mid game has gone to University of Iowa. So I'm thinking late game and full game is going to go to University of Iowa.
Yeah, University of Iowa, they've taken both Earth Drakes. They have a 5K deficit.
You see them coming back at all?
15-4. If Fiora can get a good split push and stay ahead of the game, if she can distract U of I long enough, they can, the rest of Augustana can group up and push a lane down. Maybe catch Baron or get a Drake. But it looks like red team is going for the air Drake at the moment.
Oh my god, that'll be 3
There's
Drakes.
no one contesting it right now.
Yeah, that'll be 3 Drakes on the side of University of Iowa, and yeah, I don't see Augustana being able to.
And there we go, Kane secures the Drake. They have more movement speed because of it. Braum might be caught out here. Sivir's going in for a kill. Braum is secured safely because he could jump to the Ezreal. Looks like they're taking camps.
Yep, trying to.
Alright, the Rift Herald's been spawned from red team. We'll see if it looks like the first turret might be taking crackdown in the mid tower.
Oh yeah, it's gone. It's definitely gone.
They're all clumped up, and this is what I was talking about earlier. Pure team fight 5v5 from University of Iowa. That's what they want.
Right.
And they're not letting the blue team get any chances to do a split push. The minion wave is coming in. Sivir has really good clears. Malzahar does too, but if Sivir can keep pushing the lanes, they'll be able to crack this tower as well.
Yeah, and I think they're just going to be able to barrel down lane and move on to the Rift.
And it looks like there's going to be a team fight here. Braum's going in. Kane's going in on the Braum. He gets the ultimate. Xin Zhao has to ult away. Swain might be able to catch him. He does not. Xin Zhao and Braum be able to get away, but they're so low that I don't think they'll be able to protect the turret. Kane goes down by accident. He gets a tower shot on him. Fiora's coming in to try to get a kill. She parries that. And it looks like it's just going to be a reset of each lane, of each team. Currently still sitting at a 5K deficit. Baron is now up. It's been 20 minutes into the game. I don't really see a chance for Augustana to come back from this deficit. I mean, none of the leaders are fed. Fiora has the most kills. She has a lot of farm. She is getting up there. But we'll have to see if she can do anything to help out the against a 5v5 team count.
Yeah, and I don't know. 6:17, 20 minutes in, it's not looking very good.
What they need to look for is a Baron steal. They need to make sure they can stall this game out. But even with the stall, they don't really have any champs that can really go with it. With Red Team, they have heavy scaling with Sivir. Sivir is a really heavy scaling. They're relying on the early game with Kayn, but like Swain and Sivir, they can overpower an Ezreal in the late game, a Fiora in the late game.
So you think Augustana has the most late game potential?
University of Iowa does.
Iowa does.
Iowa
wow.
does.
Okay, gotcha.
So they got really lucky with getting in the lead early, so they can snowball their way to the late game a lot quicker for their items. Sivir already is running on 2 items, Phantom Dancer, and I cannot remember the name, Stormrazor's Edge, and she already's got another BF sword, while the Ezreal only has 1 item at the moment, and he's building up to his Trinity Force.
Okay.
And Ezreal's usually a mid-game champion. I mean, I like Ezreal, but there's a whole meme towards NA Ezreals. They're not the greatest player. They're not the greatest at playing Ezreal. So
That's fair. Well, you know, compared to the Eastern teams, it's kind of just like that.
Even Europe.
Yeah, true.
It's just a meme for North America.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. All right. Oh, teleporting in. We got a team fight. They're gonna start, and did they bait out that ult, or is that just an ability?
It looks like it was just an ability. Ezreal did use his ult, but it's on such a cooldown, such a short cooldown. It doesn't really matter much. There was really just a short skirmish. I think University of Iowa saw that the rest of Augustana was trying to come in, and they backed out right away.
That was really safe play on their end. They're really not wanting to give this up. They're playing very precise and calculated.
They're really working on that macro play. I mean, Kayn and Lulu are kind of trying to steal that red buff right now. Blue buff. It looks like they did get it. Malzahar did end up using his ultimate, but he was not able to kill Kayn. Kayn got away with about half health, and he's going to be able to heal that up if he ever ults someone. So Kayn did transform into Ross. You'll see that he looks a little different. His scythe is red.
Yeah, okay.
So his abilities sort of change. That ability you just saw.
Oh, no.
And they're going into Malzahar.
Malzahar's
Lulu
dead.
Ultimate. Oh,
Kayn's
Lulu's
low.
dead. Kayn's dead. It was a flank from Xin Zhao. Malzahar, so 2 down.
Xin Zhao's gonna come in the backline and try to clean up.
Oh lordy.
And he might be able to do it. He might be able to get some kills for his team right here. Ooh, but he's gonna back up. Nah.
They're very separated right now.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able. Oh, that was a good escape. He's got to be smart about this. Poking.
Oh.
Oh
no.
wow.
Sivir gets away with it too. Fiora teleported in to get. Is going in on a Poppy. Sivir's backed out. Fiora did TP in to go try to kill Poppy, but failed to do so. Maybe she's looking to go find Sivir while she's backing. Uh-oh, here comes a play here. We might see it.
Oh, we're gonna need a.
Oh, we get the thumbs up from Sivir. I think she knows she's dead.
And the rest of the team is gonna come and flank. It looks like she's just gonna try to push lane a little bit. She might be able to flank around and get out.
She might try to go for an execute here so she doesn't get any gold onto the enemy team. Oh, the redemption. Okay, she's been healed. But Malzahar's coming up from the blue side, and it looks like she's just flat out dead. There's the shutdown gold from Augustana's Fiora.
Did a good time stalling right there. Yeah. And overall, Augustana won that total engagement. I mean, they got 4 kills right there as to University of Iowa's 3. They're still down 4K gold and 10 kills, so that's going to be unfortunate on their side of things. I don't think that they're going to be able to really come back unless if they really hunker down and get their team play on par to fight the late game potential of University of Iowa.
And what was nice about that last team fight was Xin Zhao was right on the flank. He was able to get into their back line, get a couple kills on the Lulu and the Kayn, and he really set the table for that win on that team fight. Unfortunately though, red team did get the next air Drake. He was able to secure it. Bottom lane's pushing out from the red side. Poppy might be able to get this tier 2 tower. Looks like Malzahar is going to be able to stop her though. Fiora did push in the top lane. What is really nice, guys, Augustana is able to secure lanes. They're able to push them out. It looks like maybe both teams are able to push out really well. Their macro play is really good. Looks like there's a little bit of a fight down in the mid lane. Ezreal poking down Swain, Sivir, and Kayn. Just trying to get a lot of pressure going. Baron is up. Neither team want to give it up. If University of Iowa gets this Baron, it is pretty much GG. Fiora is getting some wards down, trying to secure the vision. Kane's shoving in the top side. Fiora's gonna go catch the wave, and it's not really. We're getting back to the reset. It's coming a little slow again. We're 26 minutes into the game. If Augustana wants to find a chance, they need to go into an engage right now. Maybe get a team fight, but Xin Zhao just gets caught out, and that's gonna be a free Baron. That is gonna be a very free Baron for University of Iowa. With the jungler being down, there's no smite for Augustana, so the only way that they are able to get this Baron, which they will not. And it looks like the red team's going in for an engage. They get the kill onto the Malzahar. Malzahar does kill Poppy, but that's 2 kills for the red team. And now they have Baron, and they have 3 men down on Augustana. So it looks at University has the Baron buff. They just killed 3 players on the red-blue side.
And they're going to storm the gates. They're coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Knock, knock.
It's Knuckles. Fiora's trying to
man.
push in the top lane, but really it's not really going to do much, especially if the Baron-empowered minions are going to be able to take out this inhibitor. Honestly, if University of Iowa would have kept pushing, they could have gotten this inhibitor. Maybe not, though. Sivir did not have much mana, so they're just going to go for the tier 2 in the bottom lane.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to try to clear out all the tier 2 towers, which is smart. That's, like I said, they've been playing very precise, calculated, safe. That's the best way to go, and I mean, it's going to have a longer game, but they're going to definitely want to take it, you know?
And they're not afraid about the late game because they have scaling champions. Once Sivir gets that 4th item, she already has her 3rd item. She has a massive power strike with that Infinity Edge.
Yeah.
They have also 8k gold lead, 23 kills over 11, and they have 4 Drakes. If they get to the late game with the Elder Drake, I don't even think they should have to, but if they get Elder Drake, it's going to be double the power empowerment from each Drake, and they get fire damage, which is they get some dot damage with it.
I kind of want to see it just happen.
I would love to as well, but I don't. By the rate how fast this game is going, I do think it's going to be over pretty soon.
Yeah, game 1. I also feel like game 1 will also be progressing by here pretty quickly. Once we get grouped up for the next team fight, I mean, we'll see if Augustana can hold their own. Maybe that we see some misplays come out of University of Iowa.
And hopefully they do. I would like to see Augustana group up and try to get a pick off to someone. That's the only way I see them coming back. They don't have a good 5v5 comp to work with. With Fiora being there, she can't really work with the team. She has to keep splitting, keep focusing on the minions, try to get an inhibitor that way. We have 3 in the mid lane though. They're not accompanied by Xin Zhao. He's farming up the bottom lane. Sivir just got chunked there.
Yeah, they're
Looks
all grouping.
like Infernal Drink is going to be up in about 30 seconds.
The Inferno Drake or the Elder Drake?
Infernal.
Okay, we still have 5 minutes for the Elder Drake.
Yep.
Gotcha, okay. All right,
Oh,
we're
looks
grouping
like
up for a
there's
team fight. Getting some damage off on University of Iowa. They're going to group up. Augustana's going to stay in kind of a cluster ball.
Yeah, they had to back off right away. They saw the Sivir ult. They saw Swain ultimate right there. They're just going to back off. They're giving up vision completely to University of Iowa. It looks like it's going to be a very secured Infernal Drake for the University of Iowa.
Yeah, especially if they're able to TP back to those locations. Close in the distance.
So the Earth... So what's so it looks like it might be actually an Earth Drake that is up instead of an Infernal. I'm seeing it on the mini-map that it's an Earth Drake, but I'm looking live and it says Infernal. We'll see when they get there. Fiora is TPing down bottom. We'll see if anyone tries to stop her. No one does stop her, so they're going to be able to get the wave. Sivir's all by herself, shoving the bot lane, though. Alright, looks like they're all going towards the Infernal Drake. Oh, it is... It is an Earth Drake. Okay, the screen was lying to me. It's actually an Earth Drake that they took. So they have 3 Earth Drakes.
Wow, okay.
So they're going to be able to push objectives like crazy. And if they get Baron empowerment, this is a...
But really, though, just in terms of objectives, they'll be able to push fast. But this is honestly pretty good for the University of Augustana because they're not getting any actual damage buffs off, if they would if they had like a Fire Drake up.
Well... It could, but with the team comp that University of Iowa has, their pushing power is a lot more. They want to have an Earth Drake because of the pushing power. Sivir, especially, if she gets Earth Drakes, she'll be able to chunk down towers really easily.
Gotcha. So you think it complements their comp more and,
Yes.
and their positioning in this game more?
A lot of the Drakes complement different teams. So with this comp, honestly, the fact that these Drakes spawned, it really helped University of Iowa. If they were only Water Drakes, if they were only Fire Drakes, I think it would have helped Augustana a little bit more than it would have helped University of Iowa.
Gotcha,
Granted,
and they're going to push in mid lane
oh,
right here.
Poppy's going in onto the Ezreal right now. Ezreal flashes away. Kane's going in onto Braum. Braum has the ultimate off. No one's dead yet. Xin Zhao's going in. He's ulting. Swain ulti. Everyone's using their ultis. Ross going in. Fiora pops the GA off of Kane. No one is quite dead yet. Malzahar did die in the midst of this. Red team does get the inhibitor. Lulu is getting chunked by Ezreal.
Looks like we have a pause off.
Nah.
Oh, nope.
All right.
Slag.
Oh.
Inhibitor has been taken down. They're going to try to group up and back off, try to get some healing. And
They get 2 inhibitors on the top and the middle. Someone does. Poppy did end up getting. So, oh my god, I can't remember the name of that.
doesn't look like they have enough sustain to be able to stay, though. So they're going to have to back off and go back to base to heal back up.
Yep.
And wait for their ults to recharge, and they're gonna run off. Like I said, they're playing this so safe. They're backing off. They're not backing immediately in front of their base. They're gonna back off further off into the jungle and make sure that they're not gonna get caught.
And they're playing this very calculated. If you normally see this, and you would think that they would have a chance, the blue team, just because they backed off. But there's 2 inhibs down. They have to always worry about the super minions, and this is giving this is going to be a free Baron for the red team because of it.
They're just stacking Barons now.
Yeah. With the Baron empowerment, 5 Drakes in hand. If they want to wait 2 minutes, they get Elder Drake. They're just going to flat out kill them all. I mean, there's no way that Augustana comes back. I don't see it happening.
Do I need to call?
Oh, it looks like they go onto the Fiora and demolish her. And they're just going to get this tier 2 in the top lane. Looks like they're just going to go straight for the 3 inhibs to go in for the win right now. Blue team's protecting just as much as they can. Swain tries to get a catch. Malzahar is chunking him down. So what's really nice about Augustana is they're able to chunk out each character. They're doing as much damage, and red team's not able to dodge every shot they're taking. Malzahar with his chunks. So if Malzahar gets a really clean ult onto their backline, they might have a chance to come back into this game.
Turret's destroyed. They're gonna push forward, and
Sivir's just gonna ulti right now. Sivir flashes in, gets the kill on Malzahar.
Double kill.
Double kill. Oh, Lulu gets that 3rd kill, not being able to give her the penta. Braum goes down for the triple. And there we go, 29 to 11. 12K, a 13K differential. There goes the first game, going to University of Iowa.
You know, late mid game, University of Augustana started to come back a little bit. They won an engagement or 2, and then you know, it was just too late at that point. University of Iowa said, nope, this isn't gonna run out. This isn't gonna work.
Yeah, if Augustana would have given more skirmishes, more picks, they would have given a lot more to go. And it looks like we'll take a quick break at the moment. We'll be right back.
Your business goes where you go, and you go everywhere.
And we're back. We're heading into the next game, and I think that we fixed our audio issues. If not, we will definitely have them fixed here in a little bit. We have a bit of a complicated setup here at Paradigm, and sometimes it takes a bit of time to get in and moving and grooving. So, Tony, let's talk about the picks and bans for Game 2 of University of Iowa versus Augustana.
Well, this time around, we see Augustana has banned the Karthus, my favorite champion at this moment in this patch. We still, the pick and ban phase is kind of the similar. We have a Swain. He is on the University of Iowa's side. It is the same side, too, actually, because they were red side last game. Augustana's red side, University of Iowa's blue side this time around. We see a Varus pick. It's pretty much a lot of different picks going around.
What was that girl's name? The Order of what?
Order of what?
Or someone's name was the Order of something something. That was insane. One of the characters' names, I believe it was this guy.
That's Varus.
Varus.
He's kind of a meta too. My favorite pick right now is on the red side, the Vayne pick. It's not been seen in any competitive play. He's known as a very underpowered champion. I personally like her AD carry. She has one of those passive abilities that you can really stack on the champions. Third stack, she does extra damage onto them. And with this team comp, I could see it working. She has a lot of, she has some peel for her with the Rakan and the Aatrox, but if she gets, if the Nocturne gets onto her, she's pretty much dead. She doesn't have much getaway besides her ult and going invisible with it. The Varus could also CC her. There's a lot of crowd control on the blue team, University of Iowa.
Okay. So you think that Augustana is not going to be able to? You think it's going to be a repeat of last game?
I think University of Iowa drafted a lot better than Augustana once again. They're still going with a 5-man team comp. They want to get a team fight. Augustana, I think it's still pushing the side lanes with the Aatrox once he gets into the mid to late game. He is in the top lane, so if he gets ahead of Urgot, which is a pretty even matchup, if he wins that if he ends up getting ahead, he'll be able to push like a god. I do think Aatrox is a little broken. His ultimate was nerfed. It is a less duration.
Okay.
And what his ultimate does is that he is on a certain amount of cooldown where he will be revived if he's killed. Mm-hmm. And what they did is they lowered the duration of the ult. So instead of 12 seconds, it's 10 seconds.
Okay. Wow.
So right now we're seeing Swain and Vladimir just poking each other, getting a little bit
Oh,
of
we have
chip
some
damage.
action going down in bottom lane.
The bot lane right now, we're seeing a little bit of action. Don't know what's going on. It looks like Rakan and Vayne are poking him out, and Karma and Varus are also just trading a little bit. It looks like Varus and Rakan are both chunked. Vayne's getting chunked. Karma is really good because her Q does a lot of damage early game. Karma's the support for the blue team.
Okay.
Both teams are drafting a mage support and scaling 80 carries. I think Vayne scales a lot more into the late game with their team comp. Varus is pretty good. I haven't seen too much of him recently, though. Looks like Nocturne's able to get the bottom side scuttle. Graves is clearing his wolves. Urgot and Aatrox are just farming it up in the top lane. Not too much going on. They're a little chunking, just a little bit of poke damage here and there. It's going to be a very even lane matchup for them.
Yeah, this is
the only way that Urgot or Aatrox will get ahead is if they get some ganks.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. We're seeing a lot cleaner of an early game this game than what we did last game. Last game was pretty dirty. We had some early first bloods, and we actually may see one now right here. Ooh, no.
Varus's Q is pretty good, decent damage. We have a fight up at the top lane, solo lanes. Aatrox is getting a lot of damage on Urgot, but
he's also
there's a pretty big
mana.
change. Aatrox, what's nice about him is he doesn't run off of mana. He runs off of like a blood bell, so he ends up using more health. He uses health rather than mana. Vayne is getting chunked. Those Qs have been landing every single time. It looks like the bottom lane might have to just back off. Oh,
Anubis is gonna get slain.
And the first blood goes to Varus. Karma, actually. And Rakan's gonna try to go back in. And that was just clean by the blue team. Oh. And Karma gets away from the Graves.
Wow.
I did not think that would happen. She shielded right at the right moment with the flash.
That was insane. What an insane escape. Like she got away with fire on her heels.
Oh yeah.
That was insane. So now we're moving ahead. We see bottom lane. They're probably going to be able to farm it up and push up a little bit with those kills taken. Mid lane still pretty even looking like so far.
Yep, pretty even between all the lanes. I'd
Except for
say
bot.
that bot lane, the blue University of Iowa, Varus, has a lot more CS. There's 10 CS up on the red team. Not too much going on here at the moment. They're all just, blue team just resetting back into the lane after a few things going on.
Yeah, so we're moving on top. They're just kind of, you know, it's a very safe game right now. They're just exchanging, trying to farm up for mid game, late game, and it seems like University of Iowa is just very confident in their abilities. They're not going to let this slip up. Let them get themselves caught off guard.
And they picked a lot. I want to talk about the comps a little bit because University of Iowa, last game they had a lot more of an earlier comp with the late game Sivir and Swain.
Right.
But this game, the only early game they really have is the Nocturne, like with the early 6 ganks. But Varus scale is really high, and looks like we're having a fight here, a little bit of a trade-off. Varus getting a little bit of Qs onto the Vayne, chunking her down, but nothing really coming out of it. But like I said, with this team comp going on with University of Iowa, they have an Urgot, they have a Swain, and a Varus. All of that can be scaled into the late game. And with Augustana College, they have a little bit more scaling too with the Aatrox and the Vayne and the Vladimir. They're trying to be more late game potential.
Yeah.
They want to fight more. It looks like they actually want to fight rather than split pushing with the Fiora they had last game.
Yeah, and you know, I would like to see.
Oh, we might have a kill here. Rakan flash. We'll see if the Q lands. And he gets away just barely. Oh, Vayne going in for the flash and just gets melted. I don't know what Vayne was doing flashing in on there. She didn't have heal either.
Wanted the blood.
I mean, she might not have realized that Karma's E wasn't on cooldown anymore.
Ouch. 5-0. 6 minutes in. Almost to kill a minute. It's looking like a repeat.
And it's all on Varus right now. He's got 2 kills. Graves is going in for a gank onto the Swain, but Nocturne's coming in from behind. Graves having to flash out. Not really looking good for Augustana. They're going in on these ganks that aren't really really
They're not really
calculated.
good. Yeah, they're not calculated ganks. They're coming in right in front of them. A gank is when you're able to flank from either side and really catch them off guard. But they see them coming a mile away, so they're effectively not getting any kills off of it.
And if you can see, once you can see the blue team has a lot of vision into the right side jungle of Augustana. I mean, they're able to see when Graves is going to be coming in from the top side.
Yeah.
And Varus right now in the bot side, he has 2 kills on him. He's up 20 CS. He is scaling really early on. I mean, it's only 7 minutes in, and he's already got a bounty on him of 450 gold. He's working his way onto the board. He's got one component of it even, while Vayne's sitting on a dagger and she's sitting on a dagger and her starting item and a couple of potions. Oh, looks like Swain caught out the Vladimir with his E. And see if he goes anymore. He's just gonna poke him down a little bit. What I find a little bit interesting is Vladimir is going with Dark Harvest. I haven't seen a lot of Vladimir since the patch started. While I talk about that, Aatrox is going in for a little bit of chip damage on Urgot. Urgot is a level ahead
bottom lane,
of
we're seeing
Aatrox.
a little bit of action that looks like
There's some.
Oh, there's a gank coming out though on top lane.
See if Nocturne uses his ult. He goes in onto the Aatrox. Aatrox pops his ultimate. He was feared. Aatrox using his W.
Gonna try to get out, but I don't think he's gonna. You think he's gonna get away from this?
He might. They popped the ultimate.
And he's getting some healing.
There we
He
go.
got resurrected. Who resurrected him?
Himself. So
Oh,
what his
wow.
ultimate does is when he pops it, if he's that little white bar that was filling up on Aatrox's under his health bar,
Yeah.
once that hits full, his ultimate is gone. But if it's popped before his ultimate is gone cooldown, then he heals it back up. Whatever that white bar goes down.
Okay. Interesting.
It looks like the top lane's getting a gank again. Aatrox having to run away. He's just doing ring around the rosy with Nocturne. Urgot farming up, not really paying attention to what's going on. But it doesn't really seem like he needs to. I think Nocturne was trying to get a little bit more damage onto him, trying to get the Graves away. I don't know if they knew if Graves was there or not. Looks like, oh, Varus gets the ultimate onto Vayne. The Ignite goes down, Vayne having to heal. Rakan helping her out as much as he can. And he goes down from the Varus. You saved your AD carry, which was nice, but you're just feeding into the Varus right now.
Yeah, and the AD carry is not really being able to, you know.
It looks like we might get a turret first blood here as well. And what's interesting is that the bot lane hasn't had any ganks from their Nocturne. Nocturne has been sitting up top, helping out the Urgot, trying to keep him even, but bot lane has been just fine by themselves.
Man, oh man, we're gonna have to see. Do we have a repeat?
Oh my God,
Oh my
VAR is
gosh.
just destroying this Vayne.
That is insane. Who has you think that Augustana has more late game potential, or you think? That...
Yes, they have a lot more late game potential compared to last game, but even so, University of Iowa still has a really good secure strength. As I talk about it, Vladimir and the Rakan are going in on the Karma, see if they can catch her out.
They
but
need
she's
this pick here.
She's able to use her abilities to get away, and she's just gonna keep messing with them, throwing in her abilities, getting her Qs off. See what the Swain might be doing. They're trying to set up vision to maybe possibly get a Drake. But meanwhile, top lane, Nocturne gets the Aatrox, but Aatrox gets a trade-off kill on the Urgot. I'm not sure what happened there.
And that is the first kill that we see from Augustana in this match. And you know, it's gonna be pretty smart of him to really be aware of, you know, where Augustana is right now. Oh wait, never mind. That is University of Iowa pushing top right now.
Yes.
They switched their colors.
Yeah, because University of Iowa is now blue side, while Augustana is red side. We switch sides, and hopefully that'll help out Augustana, but at the moment they're just way too far behind. Aatrox has an even CS count with the Urgot, which is good for him. He does have 1 kill, but that is the only upside to this match. Looks like Iowa's trying to pick the Vladimir right now. It doesn't seem like it's going to be away. He uses the blood pool. Swain flashes, uses his ultimate, and there goes the Vladimir. Graves trying to back him away. Nocturne ultimate going in, just to get rid of vision from the red side. VAR is taking a tower shot, using his ultimate.
We're about to see our first big team fight here.
Oh.
Getting rooted underneath tower, but that's okay. They're going to probably try to force and take this first tower. We have 3 on Augustana coming in trying to defend this tower, 4 on Iowa, and the top lane is just duking it out back and forth solo style.
Yeah, we're not seeing a lot out of Augustana. They're trying to get these engages, but they don't have their team with them. Rakan going in, Graves getting rooted. There's not a lot of clear communication from this team. University of Iowa it seems like they have a lot clearer connection with them, a lot more cohesiveness.
Yeah, we need some.
And there goes the first Drake to University of Iowa, which is the Ocean Drake.
We need to see some more rotations coming out of top lane too. I understand that they're probably, you know, they're probably preoccupied with their own stuff that they have going on. But really, if Augustana wants to step up, really the only character that they have that's currently caught up is their top lane.
So what really they want to do, Vladimir is going to possibly get this kill onto Karma. Oh, Karma just ease away, just barely. And that's one of the biggest problems. They try to get a pick, but they're failing because they don't have their whole team to come in with them. They're constantly just trying to feed the kills onto their Vladimir, onto their Vayne. But once they see that they're low health, it doesn't seem like they're helping out anymore.
They're not able to finish the kills.
They're not finish the kills.
They can't finish their kills, and that is what matters in a game like this. You have to be able to finish your kills.
And now with top lane, it's kind of hard because Aatrox doesn't have his teleport anymore. Urgot still has his TP. So if Aatrox tries to move down, he has to walk all the way down through the river. And Urgot can just teleport. It looks like Urgot has popped Aatrox's ult. We'll see if anything. No death. Urgot did not have his ultimate at that point. Looks like Augustana is trying to go for the Rift Herald right now. Graves going in. Nocturne's still around though. Nocturne uses his ult onto Aatrox and is on a killing spree. Karma's rooted the Vayne. Wasn't able to get a kill. Swain and Karma just kind of messing with the Vladimir and the Vayne at the moment. Vladimir's getting rooted up. He uses his ult. Swain uses his ult as well. A lot of healing from these two. Vayne flashing and healing into. Vayne getting a kill. Using your condemn onto the Karma and getting a double kill.
And we see the ADC being able to catch back up at this point, so hopefully this is maybe a turning point. Probably not, but we'll see.
They did get the kills onto the Vayne. It's really going to help her because she's only on Berserker Greaves. Blue side did get the Rift Herald though, so they'll have a lot more pushing power into this comp. Now, I don't know what. So they have 4 kills on Nocturne and 4 kills on Varus. They are both really good champions that have the kills on because Nocturne, if he has a lot of items, he'll be able to hit down any squishy with his ultimate. And since he has more items, he'll be able to just chunk them down really fast. Varus having that, because Varus having 4 kills is really nice. Up 30 CS on the Vayne. He's going to be able to chunk down. He's going to get his item spikes a lot quicker than Vayne. And that's the red tower. That's the mid tower down for the red side. Not too much action happening anymore. It seems like both teams are here to reset. It's a lot bloodier of a game. More onto the blue side though. Oh, looks like Aatrox is getting chunked out.
Oh, he's gonna get
rooted by Varus. He is 2 levels up, but he's not gonna be able to stop
Yeah, we didn't
him.
see a quick enough rotation come out from Augustana to be able to prevent that, unfortunately. And now we're just chilling mid lane, you know? 12-3, 15 minutes in, about a 9k gold deficit.
Yeah, this game's going a lot faster than it was last game. It doesn't seem like Augustana knows how to play the 5v5 team comp. They were trying it out, testing the waters, but it's just going downhill from there. University of Iowa, they just know this comp to a T. They know how to fight as a team. They don't even need to anyway. Like, they're splitting with a 5v5 comp. Like, they have that much confidence that they're able to pick every single player off of Augustana's team.
And you know, Augustana has got to, they got to stay alive here, because if they lose this match, they're out. They're going to losers bracket. No one wants to go to losers bracket.
Not this early into the matchups.
No. All right, so they're grouping up top. Everyone's really just chilling around top mid lane. This guy. Argot's in bottom lane, and he's gonna try to push up on. They're at their last tower right here, moving on to the rift.
Yep, they're onto the tier 3. Urgot's just doing Urgot things, splitting it up a little bit.
Augustana has yet to take 1 tower from University of Iowa. That is really unfortunate.
Oh, it looks like there might be a pick going in onto Urgot. Vayne's moving back though. It seems like they're not going to be able to catch him.
See, they keep going in untraditional jungle routes. They've got to take out of those. They got to take out those wards in the jungle, and then they've got to move behind them.
Oh, it looks like there's a team fight going on. Vayne's able to
Wow.
Graves gets the first kill. Swain's ulting into the fight. Looks like Augustana's taking this fight out. Nocturne ulting in. He ults right onto the Vayne, one-shotting her. Rakan killing the Swain.
Uh-oh.
And Urgot's just going in deep with the fear and the ultimate. That is a 2-for-3 trade onto for University of Iowa.
Iowa's got to take what they can get and get out. They had the 2 kills and then they lost 3 immediately. They should have just backed out.
Yep, University the blue side is just destroying right now. They are able to take every kill, every tower, and they don't even care anymore.
Yeah, University of Iowa definitely dominated the end of that fight. They came together. Their communication really showed through right there. They came together, they came up as a team, and they got 3 kills out of that engagement. And they started out 2 down. Like, Augustana had to get those kills and get out. That's going to be the play of the... Not the play of the game. That's going to be the name of the game for the rest of the match, really. Getting kills, getting out. Flanking from behind, not from the front. I have faith in the team. I feel like they can pull together some communications and maybe pull the end of this match together. We'll see, though. I'm always rooting for the underdogs.
Yeah, I mean, I normally would, but this is a 10k difference in 18 minutes. I don't see Augustana pulling back from this one. They have way too many issues going on with their laners. Their draft wasn't that great. Truthfully, University of Iowa just schooled Augustana this match. I want to know how the other teams are going to match up between these 2 teams that are playing.
Yeah, right now, actually, we have Ball State facing off against Truman State University, and that's in the winners bracket still, but it's still first round, so we'll be cutting over to the next match after that. But yeah, we'll see how the Cardinals do against the Trumans.
Alrighty. What are
The Trumans? I don't know.
What kind of mascot is that?
The-
Do they just
the
have Harry
Trumans.
Truman or
I was thinking the Truman Show.
the Truman Show?
Yeah, you know.
I've never heard of that.
You've never seen the Truman Show?
No.
That's a pretty good show. Pretty good movie. It's a movie.
It's a movie.
Jim Carrey. It's an
Ah.
OG Jim Carrey movie. But
See, I was thinking of Harry Truman,
oh yeah,
one of our presidents.
our founding father.
Founding
Lol.
father, yeah, exactly.
Oh my lord. All right, so back to the action. We're seeing some.
Dane's getting really greedy, trying to hit up that Swain.
Oh, you see this gank that's about to come in?
There we
You
go.
see it?
Doctrine's
They're
using
coming
his
in from the
ultimate.
side.
Ooh, the fear from Rakan, the charm. Nocturne's just going in on the Graves. Just
Sensory is
autoing him.
godlike.
And Nocturne's not really afraid to go in. He has his GA. He's popping it in.
Double
There goes
kill.
Vladimir. Rakan's trying his best to keep the Vayne in alive.
Yeah, like that's all you can do at this point. That was a perfect gank by University of Iowa's B team. That was just beautiful. They came in from two sides, front and back at the same time, and really disrupted all communications, everything that Augustana had prepared for in that lane, trying to defend.
And that's going to be the first inhibitor going down for University of Iowa to take it out. They're going to go straight to Baron. They don't care how low their health is. They think they can get this. I mean, they're so far ahead. Nocturne's got 2 items. He's going on his 3rd. Varus already has 2 items. They could take out this Baron. They could melt it, honestly. Oh, looks like they're going back, though. So they have 2 people getting ready. They're going to set up vision. They're going to make sure that everything's going well for them. They're going to reset, and they're going to probably set a play up for the Baron.
And right now, looking at leveling, we definitely see that University of Iowa has the upper hand here in terms of level. It's pretty much, it's pretty much level, but in terms of the ADC differential, you can definitely tell that. He's got 1,000K gold bounty. He has not died once.
Yep, Nocturne is just, he's unstoppable. He's going for that perfect game, honestly. He's got a Guardian's Angel too, so he can go in without any fear, because if he dies, he doesn't actually die, he just gets resurrected right
Oh
away.
my
And
God.
Graves tries to steal the Baron, fails the 50-50. Graves is kind of in a pickle right now, so he's going to end up dying. But then right down here, Rakan's trying to get the Charmed out. Oh my lord, Vladimir might get the kill on the Karma. Blue team is just dismantling the competition. There we go, 4 men down. Aatrox is the only one left, but can he defend the base from its total demise?
Very, very.
Aatrox pops the ult. He might be able to kill Urgot. The redemption
Fly.
comes in. They're just gonna pop the ultimate off of him, and he's just gonna end up dying. Well,
Ace.
there goes the ace, and it looks like U of I is gonna take the first series 2-0 against Augustana.
Yeah, they're just gonna just push up. They're done playing around. They're just gonna take the rift.
And there we have it. Oh, do
Oh,
you think they can get us? Oh,
Augustana's
there we go.
coming back out. Final fight. They won it. They're gripping on, and that's it. Oh, even emoting on him. And that's game. GG's.
25-6.
Wow. So, what do you think, Tony?
Oh, I think it was a total decimation from the beginning, especially throughout the comps. I didn't believe Augustana really stood a chance. It's right from the get-go. I mean, they had a couple kills in the mid game, got a pick, got 2 kills on the Vayne, but that's all they had going for them. They didn't have any CS leads. They didn't really have much.
It seems like every time they get a couple picks in top lane, I was really, really confident that the top laner would rotate down a bit more, you know, help out the team, but it just didn't. He had his hands full. He just could not commit to, you know, switching up his role a little bit to help out mid lane.
Well, it's kind of hard, especially when the junglers, like when University of Iowa, they had their jungler constantly pressuring the Aatrox. He was always under pressure. And he's able to do that because Varus was so far ahead. He already had the kills. Nocturne didn't have to worry about going bottom lane at all. So he just worried about his jungle camps and going up top lane to just keep pressuring Aatrox.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. And, you know, once you have such, like, the crazy thing about MOBAs and what I like about MOBAs is how the game is so different depending on what lane you're in the early and mid game. So like the bottom lane getting completely demolished. University of Iowa was just coming in and stomping Augie in the bottom lane. Mid lane holding their ground. Top lane, we actually saw some back and forth action between Iowa and Augustana, and I was really interested to see how that played out. But just because the bottom lane got so decimated, that had carried through, and the jungler was able to go through and get some more kills, pick up, and then it just rolled from there.
And it looked like it was all about communication.
Yeah.
U of I had so many things going on, but it looks like they were so cohesive with it. They didn't have any falters. I didn't see many mistakes coming from them, other than the mid play with Vayne getting the double kill.
Yeah. And you know, that is the end of that round. We are going to go to an intermission real quick, and we will be back momentarily with the next match